What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's good to see you today on the SSBIC Show. I ask you to like, subscribe, and click that notification button so when I get information out, you can get information in. The U.S. Treasury approves $940 million in small business funds for 9 states for working capital. Guys and girls, this is a loan, but it's a loan that you can get if you're in need of it for a small business. We're going to go over that, and we're going to tell you about these 9 states that were just approved for that.
Yeah.
All of you subscribers out there, 30K going stronger. Every day it's growing and growing because we are seeing small businesses getting loans, getting grants, getting funded for the small businesses to stay intact and get through this area, this time of need that you are in need of. And now we have just gotten news from the Treasury that the $940 million in small business capital funds for 9 different states. Things we got to remember here, ladies and gentlemen, which is why I do this show, which is why you are watching right now. What small businesses need to know, that's what I have to inform you on. Where the funds are going, when the funds will be available, who is eligible for the funding, and how to apply. We teach you all of that. We show you all of that here on this show so that you can go forward and move in your business and get those grants, get those loans, get those things that you're needing for that small business and moving forward with this. So guys, I want to thanks again, like and subscribe, and make sure you do that thing right there. It says leave a comment. My green screen. Leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're at, what state you're in, and what business you're in down below. I will never do a spam or scam, no Instagram, no hacking, no this or that. I'll never reach out to you saying, I can promise you the money, pay me this. Nope. You see my face on the thing for your comments. It's not me. But leave a comment down below and don't get back with anybody telling you that they can get you paid if you contact them. So be careful of the scams down there, guys. Leave a comment down below where you're at so that I know what areas to focus most of our attention on. I try to do this real quick as I can, so that you guys out there can get right back to work and get your businesses underway. The U.S. Treasury once again approves $940 million in small business capital funds for 9 states. Washington, July 18th, and Reuters. Above, I want to thank David Lauder for this article. It was amazing. U.S. Treasury Department on Monday said it approves 9 states' plans for State Small Business Credit Initiative worth $940 million, bringing a total of approvals under COVID-19 Recovery Venture Capital Program to $1.1 billion. When you hear COVID-19 recovery program, usually it means your interest rates are going to be low, maybe forgiven later, whatever, but it's COVID recovery. It's a lot easier to get and more lucrative for small businesses to get than just a regular, say 7(a) or 8(a) loan, something like that. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, on this, we are talking about the State Small Business Credit Initiative, the SSBIC, and I'll go over that with you a little bit more in detail in a second. Here we go. The $10 billion SSBIC program aims to address a shortage of capital for new businesses, startups, and other business developments, particularly in disadvantaged communities, by attracting $10 of private investment for every $1 of taxpayer funding. It was authorized and expanded as part of the last year's $1.9 trillion American Rescue Act. It's what I have been telling you all about. The American Rescue Plan has funds in it, partially from the EIDL, partially from the PPP, a lot of things that were left over funding, they're pulling back now and giving to the states. And this is what I've been talking about for the last 3 months. Now they're finally starting to dish it out, which is a beautiful thing to see. We're going to hopefully, Florida will get some, Kentucky will get some, Texas and those guys out there. And we're working on that. So I'll let you guys know about how that's going to be going on here shortly as well. The state plans approval announced on Monday to include a variety of venture capital funds, loan participation programs, loan guarantees, collateral support programs, and portfolio insurance to make capital more accessible to small firms and entrepreneurs. I'll go over exactly what the SBIC is in just a short minute, and I'll give you the information on how you can go exactly to where I went and find places in your area that will be giving out these loans and stuff. So once again, I got to let you know where the funds are going. That's very important that we know where the funds are going. Are they going to be in your state? And you got to know when they're going to be there, because these funds do go out. If you're not in line to get these funds, somebody may be getting in line before you. So we're going to go over on how to do that. When the funds will be available, well, they're going to certain states right now that have the program set in place, and I'll go over that. And when the funds become available, they go out pretty quickly. And who is eligible, you got to realize to put your efforts into these things. If you are eligible for it, then you can put your efforts into it. However, if you find out early that you're not eligible, don't waste your time on this one. We'll go to another one. And how to apply, we're going to go there as well, because you've got to go to certain organizations that they're giving the money to. And those organizations will have applications specific to their requirements that you need to fill out. So every application is going to be different for every state and every organization that's giving it out. So some states will have, 1 to 20 organizations that they disperse the funds. Some states will have a couple. Some will have more than others, but we'll go over all that, and we'll we'll make sure that you guys are included in that as well, and that because that's very important that you know that. Now, Connecticut was approved for up to $119 million to launch new venture capitals supporting entrepreneurs for underserved and diverse backgrounds, climate technology, fund for clean energy, environmentally safe manufacturing, and climate resiliency. So there's going to be some requirements for those that are in Connecticut. If you don't meet those requirements, well, you know that you don't need to waste your time on this particular program. Here are the other states that are approved. Pennsylvania was approved for $267.8 million. Alabama for up to $111 million. South Carolina for up to $101.3 million. Indiana for up to $99.1 million. Maine for up to $62.2 million. New Hampshire for up to $61.5 million. South Dakota for up to $60 million. And Vermont for up to $57.9 million. I know Vermont. I get a lot of comments on Vermont here, and I'm so glad that Vermont is finally getting hooked up, as well as these other states, South Carolina, Indiana, all of you. I really appreciate your comments down below and where you're at. Let me know, and we'll continue to find these funds for you. The funds are released in tranches with each subsequent disbursement dependent on meeting performance targets from prior funds. A U.S. Treasury official said that there was now a strong pipeline for additional state plans that were close to being approved, and the Treasury hopes to be finished reviewing all state applications by late summer. That's what we're talking about, is all states are going to be involved here shortly, and hopefully that those states that are not mentioned in here will be getting some funds as well. The small business owners need to know once again where the funds are going, when the funds will be available, and who is eligible for funding and how to apply. So you go into Google, okay, and you would go type in, we saw Vermont in there. So we go to Vermont, SSBIC. Now you're going to type in whatever state you're in and SSBIC. So you click on that and you go and you find check 1, 2, check. Okay, so I just did the video and I showed everybody how to do the Vermont thing, and I realized that I hit a button wrong and it had turned off on me, so now I got to start back over from where I just was. Anyway, okay, go to Vermont SSBIC, go in there, and let me go ahead and click on that. And the first thing that came up here was the, as you can see, Governor Phil Scott announced $57.9 million investment 4 hours ago. So this is today. We're looking at the 18th of July. But up on top here, you see Small Business Credit Initiative. I clicked on that. Venture Capital is small SBCI for Vermont. You go down here and it tells you the deadline for proposal submission. You can see it says interested parties can view a request for the proposal here. And then you can go over the proposals and see what it entails and how you're going to go about getting those. So yeah, you just Google them for now. And as our staff and I get more information, we will also deliver that to you as well. You can also get the governor's page here, and they can even show you where to go and to find it as well. So subscribe to the department. So you can subscribe to the newsletter, and they will give you updates about that information on the SSBCI. So with that in mind, that's kind of like how we do it here. We kind of just go off and we scale and we dig deep, and we got deeper and deeper and deeper until we find out exactly how we get your information to you. But if I was in Vermont, I would do it this way, or in Pennsylvania, I would do it the same way. I would start Googling and finding out about where that money and the organizations that are going to be getting that money. I got to find those organizations and get in contact with them and their requirements so that I can get some of those funds as well and put in an application, because they're supposed to deliver it in a timely manner, and a lot of them are given a certain amount of time to disperse it. Otherwise, they lose it. Oh, before I go, I would be remiss into letting you know the types of programs that the SSBCI offers. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. There we go. Okay, the types of programs that it offers right here, just so you all know. One is a venture capital program, and you can read the rest of that down below if you're interested. The other is a loan participation program. The other is a loan guarantee program. And the other is a collateral support program. And they also offer capital access programs. So they offer quite a bit of funding out there for all different sorts of areas and stuff like that. So if you see you're not eligible for one, there's going to be more than one. So guys, remember that, just to keep you updated and posted in the reality of it all. So now you know. Guys, hopefully this helps you guys in your efforts to acquire more money for your businesses, to build your businesses up in this time of need. And once again, let me know where you're at. Comments down below. Don't subscribe. Don't comment back to any hackers, Instagrams, hack of this, hack of that. There's a lot of scammers going out there saying, hey, have you got your money yet? Well, call me or text me. Don't do that. Go with the flow here. Stay in the zone and don't get scammed. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know once again where you're at. Shout out to Jason McElhone out there, who's doing a great job. And once again, guys, love you all. Keep subscribing, keep talking, and building this community up. It's becoming a fantastic family here. I'm very proud to just come here and serve you. Humbled and appreciative by all of your comments, and thank you all very much. And we're still going to fight for that $10,000 EIDL grant as long as we can, because they owe every small business that applied for it the full $10,000. A lot of you would like another $9,000 in your bank account. We're continuing to fight for that. We're chomping at the bit here. But guys, love you. Thanks a lot for watching. And can somebody say, hey, we still want our 10K?